We're Trevor and Caroline. We decided that in 2024 we would give up our full-time jobs, pack up our trusty Colorado and Jayco Crosstrack and head off with no fixed plan other than to work when it was available and avoid big cities. We said goodbye to family and friends. Join us as we roam over this beautiful country. Looks like we're in for another little wet drive today. Interesting. So, Juggy.
Yes.
Did you enjoy Broome?
Yes, it was lovely.
Very nice hospital. Very nice health centre. Unfortunately, the x-rays we stayed an extra day to get yesterday. Both x-ray machines broke down yesterday morning, just before I got there.
No x-rays.
So no x-rays, so I'm going to go back to the tried and tested male thing of ignore, it'll go away. Somebody over there wasn't really happy, but
No. But at least you went and saw about it.
many years too late. But so we're off to possibly Berry Pool again.
Very cool.
We'll see what it's like when we get there. We're going to have to go back to the primitive days of no aircon. We have got very used to enjoying caravan parks in the last few months.
Aircon and swimming.
Aircon and swimming pool. Things that used to be not very high on our list are now right up there.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've got to get back into the habit of filming. So we can put out some videos for you people not to watch. It keeps me from annoying her. Alright, we shall possibly catch up as we hit this rain, or this rain hits us. So far most of the we've avoided most of the heavy storms. We've got a bit of rain just between Roebuck Plains and WA. But there, that one seems to be making a beeline for Fitzroy Crossing, which is our next stop to just top up some fuel. Still very quiet on the roads. Definitely not tourist season yet. But
No, most people are smarter than us.
yeah, most people don't come up here until it's not burning hot weather. But we're not smart. We have a place to go, and unfortunately, after having to return home to Perth, we had two choices to get to Queensland: go back around the bottom or back up the top. And we prefer to come up the top, up through the top. So we paid a price. It's cost us extra in accommodation and kilometres, but
Oh, that is a good one.
this is the Broad River. About 80 k's south of Warnham. There's a 24-hour campsite here. Oh, it's running that way. Hmm. Some catfish, there's two catfish down there doing zoomies, and some little catfish. Well, at least you know what you're going to catch in here. Catfish. Old mate's over there somewhere, unless somebody's already stolen him.
No, I saw him before we came round the corner.
Yeah. Today is our anniversary. Chucky and I have been married now for 37 years, which means we've been together for 42 years.
Gosh, that's 8 years. I suppose. Shock there.
We've been together because the court ordered us not to ruin anybody else's lives, and so therefore we had to stick with each other. Happy anniversary, sweetie.
Yes, happy anniversary.
There's an anniversary gift I'm going to call into Warnham, old Turkey Creek, and I'm going to buy Chuck some fuel.
Ooh.
We don't really need it, but the beauty of having a long range tank and a fuel gauge that doesn't really work well with it is sometimes you just don't want to push it that little bit more. We have done this trip the other way, going from Halls Creek, from Kununurra to Halls Creek on a tank of fuel. But yeah, I don't like being that idiot that's parked on the side of the road broken down. So we'll just grab 30 litres with us. You want to know how to get the good selfie at Lake Argyle Infinity Pool without the crowd? Easy. Come here during off season. Apart from that big bloody storm brewing just behind us, this is lovely.
It's beautiful. The advantage of coming in off season, we've got the pool to ourselves.
We managed to get back to Catherine just in time for the afternoon deluge. Well, we're about 100 k's from Camberwell, and the missus decided she needed to go to the loo. So I thought I'd just have a walk around and have a check. And I don't know if you can see that there. But the little bit of this caught my eye. Tyres coming apart. So, we stopped for a wee break, and now I'll get up on the bitumen here and change a fucking tyre. Yay! You don't want to run off the road on the other side there. She's all washed away. Apparently this is the one that we were told about when we were at Barclay Roadhouse, that to be careful because the road was crumbling. Yeah, mate, give us a yell when it's safe for a car and a small van to come around.
Yeah, I'm going to be pulling up at the park and bay up here on the left, mate, about, I don't know, 300 metres in front of us.
I'll hang back here and let you get in there.
Copy that, thanks, mate.
Cheers, mate. At least that wind's cool.
Yeah, it's nice.
So, sitting here, my darling wife walking past in her beautiful pink stripy jammies. Say hello, darling.
Hi guys.
Watching the resident freshie watching us. We had a lovely storm come through last night. Freshened everything up. Brought in a gazillion, and that's not an exaggeration, I'm not Trump, mozzies. They were so thick on the outside of our top midgie screens that you could hear them above the telly. So I sprayed them, and now I've got a big piles of dead mozzies on the outside of the van to get rid of. As much as I love these rolling fly screens and block-out screens that they have, they just get around the edges of them. So we had to close all the bottom windows until lights out, because the caravan was just filling up with mozzies. I was talking to old mate across the road here, and he was saying, like, we wind come in, so we pulled the awning in. He did the same thing a bit later. He was saying that was of all the storms that they've had come through here while he's been here, that's the windiest. And they didn't get a single mozzie, because all the fuckers are at our caravan. So we're just going to relax today. We ran Elong, which is Starlink for normal people, last night for about 4 hours off the inverter. Oh, shan't put my finger out, it blocks this camera. So yeah, we ran Elong for about 4 hours. The 400 amp hour battery we got in is still sitting on about 85% with the fridge running all night. Hopefully this cloud clears and gets us a little bit of solar energy going in. If it does or it doesn't, it'll determine how long we sit here. Alright, I've waffled on enough. I'm going to have a coffee. Say goodbye to the people.
See everybody, have a great day.
She kind of means that too. She really is a nice person, despite everything I'm going to tell you about her. Sunny Queensland. It's going to take Melbourne's title for 4 seasons in one day. We have water running down into our camp from the hill. The Weber's is now a water-cooled oven, so even though it's hot inside, it's still cool to touch on the outside. Here I was focusing on his mate about 100 metres away, and he was right at my feet. Ooh. Yeah, thanks guys for watching. We're hoping you're enjoying the videos again. We'll catch you on the next one.